I say, what my daddy saw.
Okay. Let me get my shirt right. Let me get my shirt right. It's been a very long time since I sat on the couch and talked to y'all. But it's the same kid from last year, the same kid from the year before that. You know I did what I do, but never did a damn bit. I ain't saying I'm scared, I just ain't going in there. You niggas who keep going back, what you going for? Must got a boyfriend or there's something we don't really know. It's the Jay Sutton Show. I'm right back, y'all. Got on brown pants. I don't work at UPS, y'all, but I am the J-A-Y, and I am the greatest thing in the... Oh, hold up. My bad. I got a little bit too hyped. I heard the beat that made me rap. Double time. But I ain't twisted just like that. You got me twisted. Like a pair of damn clocks. All right, I gotta stop. No, I really gotta stop. I was outside and I walked past this UPS truck. Nigga here nodded at me and said, what's up? He must think that I work there. He ain't see my kicks. Nigga ain't nobody at UPS wearing nothing like this. Now you know goddamn well I'm getting real hot in here. I turned the heat off in the stew, but I'm still up in here. Cool off. I got my good watch on. I'm looking at the time. Yup, it's time to talk to y'all. I woke up this morning and I just felt like talking to the people. I wish I was next to the road and I would give a round of applause for myself, but you are tuned into the greatest show there is. It's the Jay Sutton Show. No Bruce and Boom, no Lukey, it's just me. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks since I have spoken to you guys and I have missed you. Not so much so that I will come in here and record anything. There has been a few times that I came in here to record, but it just wasn't in my spirit to release it. And why am I sweating so hard? Was that freestyle that hot? Anyway, yeah, I got my good sneakers on. I got my brown khakis on. I might as well touch on the brown khakis. I guess I did intro the song, intro the show. Let me slow down, breathe. Me and my daughter do that when she's moving too fast. I tell her, stop, baby. Breathe. Yeah, speaking of my baby, I'll touch on her today. I guess I might as well give you a little background of the things that I'm going to speak on since I've been gone so long. I will touch on my life and things that have been going on with me. I'll get you all caught up in that. Of course, we have to touch on the new news breaking where America's couple is no longer a couple. DamnSon, the actor, and Lori Harvey, the harlot. Is her name should be Lori Harvett. Like she's just, oh man. But we'll touch on that. I guess I'll touch on old news. Former NBA player Joe Smith was in the news. Apparently he found out his wife had an OnlyFans page and she was making more than his NBA stipend for being a retiree. So he had a problem with that. You know, men hate to relinquish the man title. What else is going on? California passed a new law. We'll touch on that, where they have a separate alert for black babies, for black girls or black kids that are missing, called you guessed it, the Ebony alert. Not to be confused with the Amber alert. We'll touch on that as well. Also touching on things that happened in my life. I'll get into the car accident that I experienced. I know you like, damn, Jay, you had a car accident? You ain't post no pictures about it. Nobody even knew you got in a car accident. What type of, yeah, that's the type of guy I am. It's none of your goddamn business, and I don't need your fake ass. Oh, Jay, are you okay? Is your car okay? Yes, my car's okay. I had A1 insurance, but I guess I'll talk about the person who hit me. Now all of a sudden they're ducking the law and the insurance company, so I won't be getting reimbursed my money so far. So we'll touch on that as well. Old news, Diddy's Love album, because I know you're seeing that I'm sitting here by myself and things have been changing in my life, and my schedule has changed up. So, and also the guys has changed, and people have things going on, and I want to be able to do the podcast earlier. So most times that will call for me doing the show by myself because the guys work during the day. And at nighttime, I'm normally at a comedy club, at a comedy show performing or just hanging because that's where all the biscuits get buttered at with the networking and everything that goes along with comedy. And I don't want to not do the podcast because this is actually a verbal exercise for me. And I enjoy being able to do this and work on my my speaking and being able to articulate myself in any manner and any time, whether that be with the police, a job interview, a manager, agent, a booking agent. These are things that I want people to come to me with, like a booking agent and a manager. If you're looking for a most talented, self-driven entertainer, I like to describe myself as an experience. I am not a online experience. I am a feel my energy experience, like Erykah Badu type. I probably should have had somebody better than Erykah, but D'Angelo. I'll go with D'Angelo to keep it into the male form. I guess I could put my foot down now. You know, this foot will be popping up here and there just because you can't see my sneakers on camera. So I'll talk about the Diddy and the Love album. Saucy Santana. I'll try to talk on Gay Business, who threatened DJ Academics, who backed down. Pause, no homo, no pun intended. Back down from Saucy Santana's beef. Probably was a sweet beef. More so of a savory pepper steak and rice. I don't know where that goes from. Northwest, we'll talk about Northwest. We'll talk about, I could say this now. Rest in peace to Bobby Knight. Died at 83 years old. The coach, NCAA coach, college coach of the Indiana Hoosiers. And later, I believe he coached Texas Tech after he was ran out of Indiana. Don't quote me on that. I know he was forced out of Indiana because his physical altercation with his students and athletes of the team, it became a bit much, you know, as the years went on. Now, back in the 70s and the 80s when Isaiah Thomas and greats of that, like Calbert Chaney, was roaming the halls, nobody really cared about a white man putting his hands on black people, you know. I digress. So it wasn't looked upon like that. But once, you know, we get into the 2000s and these kids are a little bit, for lack of a better word, softer, and their parents a bit more softer, had a problem with that. His last choking was the last one. So, but I said all that to say rest in peace to Bobby Knight, who was a great coach. He actually is credited for being the first to recognize Michael Jordan's greatness. Yes, Bobby Knight was quoted he's remembered for being the first to recognize Michael Jordan's greatness. I'll tell you a quick story that I just watched the other day. I should have put my Chicago Bears thing down here. It's a live show, but forget it. It doesn't matter. You can't see the floor anyway. What am I talking about? Speaking about Bobby Knight and Michael Jordan. Now, Bobby Knight coached Michael Jordan, I believe, in one of the Olympics. 84 maybe was the year that it was. If not, then, you know, there's Google. But he coached him. And it's rumored that he was in a conversation with the Portland Trail Blazers, who at the time owned the first pick. They had already had Clyde Drexler playing the two guard. Great two guard in his own right. He's Clyde, you know. So the I think the president or the GM, somebody from the upper management of the Trailblazers called up Bobby Knight, and they have a good relationship. So he goes on to ask Bobby Knight. He's like, Bobby, who do I draft? Who do I take in this draft? And Bobby Knight says Michael Jordan. And the guy that he's talking to says, well, we already have Clyde Drexler, and we need a center. And in true Bobby Knight fashion, Bobby Knight talks through the phone, and he says to the guy, well, play Michael Jordan at center. Like, he's that great. Like, and then he went on to take Sam Bowie, which was not a good idea because Sam Bowie didn't drink a lot of milk as a kid, so his bones were a little frailer than Michael Jordan, who actually had milk poured. Like, see, most people don't know this. Michael Jordan didn't have blood running through his veins. He had whole milk running through his veins. So Michael Jordan rarely got injured, except for maybe his first year he messed up his foot. I think moms tried to slow up the process and gave him skim milk because it, whole milk does a little bit to the bottom. And if you have any experience with whole milk, then your bottom's going to be a little moist. It's going to be a little moist, to say the least, if you keep on drinking it. But I digress. This is all about Bobby Knight and his recognizing of Michael Jordan being the GOAT. Bobby Knight, every time they talked about Bobby Knight after his passing on ESPN, all they kept showing was him throwing cheers and choking students and punching staff. And I'm just thinking, like, this guy should have been a wrestler. Like, are we sure Bobby Knight wasn't a wrestler? He could have been Rey Mysterio for all we fucking knew. Like, all of this time, he was a fucking wrestler, and nobody ever gave him the credit for it. If you're watching this, I have on brown Dickies. I touched on this on the freestyle, but I have on brown Dickies, and I was walking to my car, and every time a UPS truck rolled past, they beeped the horn at me, as if I worked with them. And I'm thinking, like, I don't work with you guys, so a man can't wear brown Dickies apparently without them thinking that you work for UPS. I guess that's the thing with the UPS people. When they see somebody in brown, they beep the horn. Similar to people who ride Harley Davidsons. When they see another person riding another Harley Davidson, they do the little cool little wave down bottom with their finger, like it's not up, it's down, like, and it's just like a nod. And that, for people who don't relate to that reference, I'll reference men with dreads, guys with the dreads and women with dreads. It's an understanding between them. And, dark-skinned people have a certain understanding. The only people who got a problem is light-skinned people. That's the only people who have a problem and don't have an understanding of each other because they're trying to out-cute each other for some reason. I'm talking as if I'm not a light-skinned guy, but anybody who knows me knows that I am not light-skinned. I am actually dark-skinned, trapped inside of this light-skinned body. And it is for that reason that I identify as brown-skinned. I mean, everybody has a way of identifying. It's an identifiable world out here. So if people can identify as a male or a female, then I can identify as a brown-skinned black man. Sort of like Huey Newton, who was a light-skinned brother and was respected, yes, well respected in the streets of the brown-skinned men. I said that I'll talk about Lori Harvey. I will talk about Lori Harvey and DamnSon. I'll be murdering that boy's poor name, but he's not with Lori anymore. Why do I owe him the respect of getting his name correctly? My life has been it's been okay. It's been up and down. It's a roller coaster. Some days it's better than others. Some days I lack motivation. Other days I am very motivated, like today. I was very motivated to get up and talk to you guys. I actually put on some good, clean clothes. I've been wearing sweatpants a lot. In 2021, I think it was, I was all sweatpants. So half of my damn wardrobe was sweatpants. So now I'm on my not wearing too many jeans. I don't like jeans. I'm not really a fan of the jean anymore. Like the jean it's very uncomfortable in the crotch area. When you sit down, it doesn't move as like khakis and slacks and cargo pants. I love some cargo pants now. And now I'm back in my baggy phase where it's not too baggy. It's just loose. I want to call it loose maybe. I don't know. Regular fit pants are my shit now. I just like the way that I like the way they lay on my sneakers. I also like the way it doesn't bunch up my ball area. For anybody who's audio listening, this is me grabbing my balls as if I'm, acting like I'm grabbing my balls. Right now I got on my slim fit Dickies. They not too tight around, it's loose around here. That's why I don't really like the jeans anymore. I'm not really a jean guy. And jeans bleed. They bleed blue. And you got blue all on your drawers and blue on your butt and blue on your car seats, and it's just blue all over the place. And that's not a good thing. So if you see me, I'm normally in a pair. I'm in some cottons now. That's my shit. Jeans is just. I still wear the jeans. I got jeans on my sneakers now. Right now, that's the thing. When you have jean sneakers on, this is for fashion tips for people who actually follow me for fashion. If you have jean sneakers like these beautiful concept Nike Air Max 1 collabs, I know this is a dope ass show, but you see this is jean, a lot of jean on this. So you can't put jean on jean. You need to break that up. Now if I would have had the jean jacket on, it was cool. But don't put jean on jean. If you got jeans on your pants, don't put jeans on your feet. If you got jeans on your feet, don't put jeans on your pants. It's just too much like you got on one piece, like you just stepped into the shit, like the old pajamas with the feet and the slippery bottom and shit. And we done lost a lot of gangsters in the kitchens slipping on the floor because they had on the footies. My life has been pretty cool. I got in a car accident a couple of weeks ago. I know you're like, oh, Jay, what happened? You didn't even tell us. That's because I know you people don't really give a goddamn about my problems. Like I could have posted on Facebook, oh man, I just got in a car accident outside of the casino leaving the boxing match. It was a good boxing match, but then I lost the fight to another car who wasn't paying attention. Comes in trying to change lanes on me and bow, hits my car. And anybody who knows me, I treat my car like I treat my sneakers. I treat my sneakers like I treat my car. I like my shit clean. So when she hit me, I automatically thought, oh my God, I got to get this fixed. I feel like I got on dirty sneakers. But let me tell you about the accident. So it was a Muslim lady. She was actually leaving from the boxing match as well. And I don't like to get involved with the police. So she did her little boom, hits me. We pull over, I get out pissed, she gets out. I'm not really pissed, because for some reason, when I'm in those type of situations where you're supposed to be angry and like your blood is supposed to be boiling, somehow I manage to keep a level head. Like when somebody's like yelling and screaming and wants to fight, somehow I can just sit there and just be still. Now, I don't know if I'm scared or not, but I know I'm still. So we'll use a different S word. Still and scared is, it's a difference. So still is like, oh, no, I'm waiting to see what the next move is. Scared is like, oh, no, I'm scared. It's like, no, I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to measure the situation. So, she hits the front. It wasn't a lot of bad damage. It just was the front of my fender and the side of my door. I also hit the right side, so my rim got messed up. And I needed tires anyway, so good thing I did get in the accident because she hit me to the point where they had to replace the tire, so that saves me $100, I guess. So, we get out the car, and she tried to do what I do to people and give them, like, the death stare. Like, I'm well-versed in the stare. Like, if I look somebody dead in their eyes, little intimidation. I can feel the intimidation. It's like, oh, he means business. In most cases, I don't. But she tried it. She like, you didn't see me? I'm like, no, you didn't see me. I was already in the lane. She looking at her. I'm like, I was in the lane. And I was beeping at you. Yeah, you beeped after. I'm like, no, I beeped well before you hit me. Like, well before you hit me. I was beeping while you were actually hitting me. And lucky for me, she had two people in the car with her. And one of the young ladies was like, oh, no, I heard him beeping. I'm like, see, yeah, even she That's a good Muslim sister. Like now I know Allah is proud of her. Now Allah is going to bless her because she took it upon herself to speak the gospel to her sister. So shout out to Allah for being in the car at that time. So after her girlfriend blew up her spot and was like, I know she was like, bitch, what the fuck is you, the bitch? You on whose side is you on? But I'm a handsome young guy, and I know how to speak to people. So everybody is at ease. We're both level-headed. So she like, do you want to call the cops? Now I should be more receptive to calling the police, because I'll let you know why I should be more receptive to calling the police, because the shit came back and bit me in the ass. So I'm like, nah, it's cool. She's like, do you want to go through that? You want to go through insurance? Because I don't need to. We don't. And then she started running down her resume, because I don't have to. I got a job. I'm a nurse. I got my own business. I'm like, well, excuse the fuck out of me, Queen Sheba. But yes, I'm going to need something, because you can either pay out your pocket or we can get the insurance. Now I ain't this damn cloudy in here. I said, listen, we can do whatever you want to do, but I do need your insurance information and I need your phone number, and we could go about it like that. We don't have to call no police. Now, why don't I ever call the police? Because I don't like that. I don't bang. It wasn't that bad. I'm like, fuck it. And she was taking responsibility for it. So I thought. So we go through that, we end the night. She drives off. I'm pissed now. I'm in the car pissed. Like, I'm pissed because I just let this girl get away with it. Like, she could have just changed her number on me and it would have just been done there. But me being a dummy, and then she was a beautiful young lady. She was a beautiful sister. So, that happens. Then the next day I call her. She answers the phone. We talking. We having a good conversation. I told her that her nails was pretty, because when I took the picture, her nails was in the picture of her insurance card. So I had to tell her, I need a clearer picture of your insurance. She sent it over to me, and then that's when I was like, yo, you know what? I meant to tell you, you got some pretty nails. Your nails was pretty. I think she must have known that I'm not a brother. I'm not that type of guy. So she was like, she just ignored it and just went over her head or whatever. So, I called my insurance, called her insurance, did all of that. Now she's taking responsibility for it all of this time. So I take my car to go get fixed, because I can't drive around with no bum ass car. So they gave me a truck. I'll talk about the truck as well. So for some reason, I drive what I drive, which is a car, and they decided to give me a pickup truck. Now, do I look like a pickup truck nigga? I'm not no pickup truck nigga. This was the most uncomfortable driving experience I've ever had in my life for the first day. Second day, I just was doing all types of truck shit. I'm calling people up, asking if they need to move anything, riding up on curbs and shit, like driving through the dirt. I was treating that rental car as if it was a Stoli. So yeah, I took my car immediately as soon as they could get me in there, because I can't drive around with no car that got dents and scratches and all of those things, and that's just not my style. I just told y'all earlier, I ain't light skinned, but I got light skin. Like, there's some tendencies that you just can't escape, and looking good and looking clean and having a clean car is one of those things. I don't play about my appearance unless it's a bad week and I didn't get in the barber shop, and then that's when I tell people, oh no, I'm on my scruffy shit. So this is the look. I'm going for the scruffy look. So yeah, we get all that handled. I get the truck, and now the rental car. I'll tell you about the rental car. Also, I'm going to tell you about the insurance situation. I get the rental car. Okay, how do I do it? My car has automatic start. Okay, my car is also keyless entry. So you know what type time I'm on right now, because they gave me a pickup truck. Now this pickup truck had a key. And a key, like, key don't fold in or don't do nothing. Don't have no button for the key to pop out. Now the key just out. So you can kill somebody with these keys these days. The key that I got, I could put it in my pocket. I ain't gotta worry about poking myself in my thigh. This key was a big old key. It's like, the shit was like, looked like it could open up a warehouse shed or something. So forget it. But it was cold these couple days that I had this rental truck. So I forgot when it's cold outside, you got to get up. I mean, you got to start your car so it can warm up a little bit. How do you motherfuckers who got to go outside physically and start your car up, how do you do it? I felt like a peasant. I felt like a peasant waking up early enough to go outside and turn a key. You know, I'm outside with my robe on. I got to, you know, I'm holding it in the middle, you know, because I need my chest, I need my neck covered. That's one thing about me. If my neck ain't covered, I'm gonna get sick in 6 hours. Also, it didn't have an automatic window, like to go up. Like, no, all right, all 4 windows ain't got to be automatic. 2 of them do got to be automatic, but this one only had 1, and it only automatically went down. Like, so anybody who drives I don't know what year it was, but it was a Toyota Tundra. I want to say Tundra, but it may have been a Tundra. I don't think it was a Tundra. It was something. It was terrible. It was a terrible 3-day experience. That's all I can tell you. You niggas who got to get up and go outside and start your car up with your hand and turn the key and your key don't fold. Ugh. Some things I can't live with. I can't go back to. So the minute they was done with my car, I was. They say, "Oh, we done." Oh, I was ecstatic. But I was a little taken aback because I had just got used to the pickup truck, and it was a red pickup truck. Now it happened at the right time because it was Halloween. It was around Halloween, and my daughter she just wanted daddy to be Mario. Now, when I dressed up as Mario, she acted like she didn't even know that I was Mario, or that she asked me and told me I had to be Mario or whatever. But I'll stay on this. I'll get into my daughter because I got a lot of stuff to talk about with my daughter. Yeah, so I had that pickup truck. Luckily, I have my car back. She looks good as new. She's beautiful. And I've never been happier to have my own car because I don't have to go outside and start my car with a key. You niggas who got to start your car with a key, nigga. You motherfucker. You still in the Stone Age. You damn near moving your car with your feet. That's some Flintstone shit. That is some Flintstone shit, starting your car up physically. Manually? Oh my God. Manually, physically, however the fuck you do it. Nigga, if you gotta go outside in the morning and start your car up, nigga, you kill yourself. Insurance. So get my car back, call up insurance. Yo, what's up? Yo, y'all gonna reimburse me on this $500 deductible? You know, because I had to pay $500 in order to get, you know, that was the deductible. You know, all of this time, babe, taking responsibility. Her insurance is taking responsibility. Cool. So I'm thinking, I'm under the impression, all right, fuck it, I'll give out this little punk-ass $500. I'm going to get this $500 back in about a day or two. You know, you don't have no problem giving out $500 when you think you're going to get the $500 back. But when you don't get the $500 back, you're like, God damn, I need that $500 back. Shit. So, you know, I'll get my car back. You know, I'll call up the insurance. I'm like, yo, what's up? $500. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we're waiting to hear from the other parties' insurance, and once we get that information from them and they take responsibility, then we'll issue you your $500 deductible back. Oh, cool, reimbursement. Okay, can't wait to hear from you. Called me back yesterday. Lucky for them, I was asleep, so they had to leave a message on my phone. It wasn't no news that I wanted to hear in the first goddamn place because it had nothing to do with getting my $500 back. Now, apparently, baby girl, my trusty Muslim sister, decided that she wants to commit haram and not take responsibility. Now she done went off the reservation for her insurance. Her insurance can't contact her, so they not taking responsibility. So now my insurance is talking about they gonna call her and da-da-da. And at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I done lost $500. I just paid $500. I'm never gonna see that $500 again. So it is what it is. I ain't nothing I can do about it, you know. But my car looks good. You know, I'm $500 in the hole. Lucky for me, I'm waiting for my money to come back because I ordered 2 coats. This is the best. I like just being able to free all of my thoughts with you guys. Ordered 2 coats and they came back huge, so I had to send those back and reorder them before they weren't on sale anymore. Did that, successful. The second coat that I ordered it. And then the day after, it went on sale for $40 cheaper. This is when I knew I was old and I was getting experienced in this game. I went on a website and seen that it was $40 cheaper. Oh, no. Boop, 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 boop. I ordered this coat yesterday, and I see online that it's $40 cheaper now. Is there any way you guys can, send me my $40 back? Because I just lost $500, and I'm trying to make up for that. Now, $460 ain't a bad flip. If I could get 50 or 40 of that back, I am cool with it. So I'll take your little 460. I will take that. And that shit, oh my God, I want that $500 back. But I digress. Got my $40 reimbursement. Love being old. This shit is like, it's so good, because when I was young, I probably wouldn't have never went back and checked. And something told me when I reordered it, because I wanted to hurry up and order it before it went off sale. But something told me, this shit gonna go on sale again, and it's gonna be even cheaper. But I'm like, I'm impulsive. I'm an impulsive shopper. When it's in me to shop, I'm gonna shop. Especially when I'm not in a good mood, or I'm down, and I don't like using the word depressed, but I guess it's sort of a depression. I shop. That's how I do it. Now I'm gonna spend some money. It ain't gonna be a lot of money. Nowadays, I shop and I buy Nori something just so I can not feel guilty about anything. So when I buy her something, I buy me something. When I buy me something, I buy her something. Not all the time. Shit, she ain't got no goddamn job. But that's not what we talking about. We talking about me right now. This is all about me. So baby girl hasn't taken responsibility. Lost my $500. Waiting for $470. No, about $450 to come back, because I ordered those two coats again. About $500. Shit, about $400 coming back to me. So that worries out. And shout out to my side gig that pays me weekly. Oh man, it ain't nothing like getting paid weekly. If you get paid weekly, that shit is like selling drugs. Shit is like selling weed back in the day. It's nothing like just money just coming in. Every Friday, I'm gonna get me another check on top of my check that come every other week, and then my comedy checks, and then hey man, you gotta have a few hustles. Also, man, hey, holla at me. The Jay Sutton Show hoodies, I got your back. Why don't you have one? You should. Shameless plug. I'll catch you up on my daughter. I had a moment with my daughter. Now Nori J, the love of my life, the apple of my eye, she was having a hard time. Now Nori has been like a class, I guess we don't, for lack of a better word, teacher's pet, because she's cute. She has a budding personality. My daughter's personality is just beautiful. As you can see, I light up every time I talk about her. Also, my daughter she's coming from my title. She's a freestyler. My daughter makes up her own songs, sings them, raps them. They got hooks. I'm like, baby, you mine. It's not only that you look just like daddy, but you do have you have some of my personality in there, along with your mother's, because I see your mom in there. I see your mom in there. Like it's I see it. But I'll take the credit for my side. We can talk about that side when I get some time to talk about it. But my baby, they had picture day. And in order to let the parents know that they were having picture day, they sent home pamphlets with the prices and everything. And Nori was hyped. She was hyped. She seen her two friends on the cover. I think Miriam and Noah was on the front cover this time. Now Nori's used to being like up front and being, when they do videos. Shout out to the Enrichment Academy as well. Enrichment Academy does a wonderful job with children. If you have any children who are, I think they do pre-K through, I don't know, whatever it is, send them to Enrichment Academy, because my baby is like smart as a whip. And I know me and her mom are very, very smart, and we take our time with her. But Enrichment Academy is teaching her things that makes me want to keep my baby home, because she is too smart. She is too smart. Now, that's bad when your baby is too smart. And you're like, you know what, Enrichment Academy, you need to slow down on your curriculum. All right, I digress. And Nori has a great relationship with the school. So, on the website or on the Instagram, Nori's always, she's leading the pack. She's leading the group. She's She's singing, she's dancing, she's running. She's just a beautiful, beautiful child. But my baby has been under the weather lately. And I don't know why. I guess she got used to being her. Like, my baby knows she's her. Everywhere she go, oh, she's so cute. And she's 2 years old, but she understands, like, oh, I can milk this. People think I am cute. They pay attention to me. She's so fucking smart. Oh, my God. So she's used to that attention from the school. Now, this time, the school chose other students to put on the pamphlet to, promote the picture day. So Nori, she comes out, got to give me the pamphlet. Daddy, all right, cool. I get in the car. She's like, give me the pamphlet, give me the pamphlet. I'm all right, baby, my bad. Turn around, give her the pamphlet. I'm driving. And I could hear her, I heard her, she do this like little whimper when she's like in a, like, I don't want to say whimper, but it's like a sigh. It's like a girly, it's like one of those type of joints. So I'm like, oh, daddy radar went off. Baby, what's wrong? What's wrong, baby? She's looking at the paper. She's like, I ain't in the paper. I'm like, what? I ain't in. She turned it. Because she turned the page to see if she was on her before she lost her mind. To my baby credit, before she lost her mind, she turned that page to be like, hold up. So she didn't see herself. So she's crying, I want to be on the paper. I want to be on the paper, Daddy. No, put me on the paper. I said, baby, it wasn't your turn. I don't care. I want to be in the paper. She is pissed. Now I'm feeling sorry. I'm like, that damn school done got my babies, they done got her used to something. They done got my baby all used to being the class pet and the teacher's pet and being the face of the school. That now that she's not the face of the school, she feels some type of way, and I know my baby's feeling, but I had to understand. I had to sit back. I'm like, yo. Now part of me was thinking, all right, when me and her mom was talking about it, I'm like, D, baby girl was not feeling that, and then her mom was like, well, they probably ain't used the pictures because of the pictures that they took of her last year, and that I'm like, oh yeah. They did take terrible pictures of my baby last year, but my baby ain't the most photogenic. Me, her, and her mom, we are not the most photogenic people. Now, we some candid motherfuckers. Now, you get us in a candid moment, or we are A1. But if I got to pose, I look like shit. I'm going to be honest with you. So my baby's upset. So I'm like, baby, stop crying. Stop crying. I'm driving. I'm like, wait till we get to the house, and I'll talk to you. She's, I want to be in the paper, Daddy. I want the paper. All right, baby. I'll pull over right now. We can go back to the school. I'll blow that motherfucker up. That's a joke. It's a joke. So I get her home, and this is my one-on-one. It's just me and her. Now, I like talking to my daughter at night, like one-on-one. Like at night, she wants to look at the iPad or she wants to look at the TV, and I like for her to go to sleep. So I turn that damn TV off, and this is my time to bond with her and talk to her about her day. Now, I want to make this a ritual for the rest of our entire lives. I want to sit down and talk to my daughter every night. I want to be that parent, and I want to be that guy. So I turn the TV off. I'm like, baby, what's up? How was your day? Talk to me. Talk to the kid. And we normally get into a talk. So this time I had to really be serious with her. I had to sit back and I have this thing where I talk to my daughter, and I because Nori doesn't really she don't really like to pay attention. She want to do what she want to do. So when I really want to make a point, I tell her specifically, like, baby, look at me. No, baby, look at me. I lift her head up and I look me in my eyes, baby. Look in my eyes. She look at me for a second. I start talking. She put her head, no, baby, look up. Come on, look at me. This is really a point. So this is my time to be a true parent. So I tells my daughter, I'm like, baby, listen, you got to understand. It just wasn't your turn this time. Like, it wasn't your turn to be in the pamphlet this time. It's okay. Sometimes you're not going to always be the person that they pick. It's fine. You're a Sutton. You'll have to deal with it. Everybody don't like Suttons. Everybody don't call us to beat. Not, I done turned it into me, of course. I'm talking to my daughter, trying to help her, and then I'm telling her about my problems, about how I feel like people overlook me. So I'm like, baby, sometimes they're going to overlook you, and it's not going to be your turn. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. That don't change who you are, right? Who are you? Now, I'm giving you the short story, but it's way more to this, but I just want to give you this touching moment. So I'm like, baby, it's okay. That don't change who you are. Just because you ain't on the pamphlet don't mean nothing. It don't change nothing about who you are, baby. You're fine. You're Nori Jay Sutton, right? Because she got this thing where I'm Nori Jay Sutton. You call her Get out of here. But no, I'm Nori J. Sutton. She makes sure you know I'm Nori J. Sutton. So I'm like, baby, who are you? And she's still sad. She's like, Nori J. Sutton. I said, no, we ain't like that. Look at me, baby. Who are you? Nori J. Sutton. I said, now say it like you mean it. She said, Nori J. I said, now say it like you mean it. Nori J. Sutton. And she repeated me, Nori J. Sutton. So I'm hyped. And, you know, I'm like, all right, cool. 2 seconds later, she grabbed that pamphlet. I don't want to be in a pamphlet, Dad. I don't want that. I said, baby, listen, who are you? Nori J. Sutton. Who are you? Because that don't mean, like, that don't change who you are just because you ain't in the pamphlet, baby. You are who you are before you got here, right? So who are you? Nori J. Sutton. I said, now say it like you mean it. Nori J. Sutton. I said, oh, that's my baby. And we was cool. For another 5 minutes, her mom came in and she seen that pamphlet again. Was like, Mommy, yo. Then we got off of that. So that was my heartfelt moment with my baby. A lot of you are waiting for me to talk about Lori Harvey and Damson Idris. Or Idris, what is his name? What is the kid's name? It's Damson. How do I just forget his name? Let's see. Because I want to make sure I got his name. Idris, Damson. Here we go. Damson Idris. There we go. Damson. That's fucked up. I forget the boy's name after he break up with Lori Harvey. Now, we seen this coming. Lori Harvey is the GOAT. Now, Lori Harvey is the type of girl who breaks up with you and says, it's not you, it's me. It's me. The things, look, Damson, oh, you poor Brit. You know, came over here and you got your heart broken by an American gal, and it's okay because you Damson and the ladies love you, and you know you Franklin at the end of the day. But the things, Lori Harvey, man, she moves on like a guy. Like she's figured it out. Lori Harvey's so good at breaking up, and you know they've released a joint statement. We're let me see. I want to make sure I read this because, I know it was her PR people who did this. Here's the statement, the joint statement. We are at a point in our lives where our individual paths require our full attention and dedication. Here we go. This is my favorite part. We part ways, remaining friends with nothing but love and respect for each other and the time we shared together. Ooh, ain't nothing like the time we shared together. That's when you know some shit. Like, oh nah, it's over. But we enjoyed our time together. This is all her. This is her. Damson, you know, I enjoyed our time together. You know, it was good times. You know, you was there for me after I broke things off with Michael B. Jordan, the second best Michael Jordan in the world. Not to be confused with Michael Jordan of the University of Penn. But our time has come, Damson. Damn, son. It's over. Damn, son. That's how she probably was like, damn, son. It's over. That's Lori. Like, she called, yo, damn, son. It's over. Lori Harvey, she's a cold one, man. Lori Harvey, the one like that they talk about, you better watch her. You better watch her. You know how women talk about guys that, you know, who gets around and who ain't no good. Niggas got to be like that on, yo, you better watch her, man. She ain't no good. But is she good? Because Lori Harvey, at this point, Lori Harvey got me thinking she was like the co-writer of Steve Harvey's Think Like a Man and Act Like a Woman. I think she was like the brainchild behind this. Like, she is good. Like, she is, that's her Bible. Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman is her Bible. Damn, son. Damn. But I ain't mad at him because I'm sure he enjoyed his time with her. Could just imagine if none of these niggas was knocking her off, like if she just had, like, she's like oh my God. She like Goldie. She is like Goldie. Shout out to the Mac. And she do look like that nigga. Like, she taking that looking like the Mac a little bit too far. Fucking damn, son. Now, that be my thing. Like, you know, everybody look at the guys. Like, women do the same thing that men do. Like, I ain't gonna front. I done dealt with a few females. And after we stopped dealing with each other, I see them in pictures and they doing things with other guys, and I'm thinking like, damn son, was this nigga here all of this fucking time? Or like, am I dumb? And we wonder why it's hard to trust. That's why men and women have trust issues, because they see what other human beings are doing. This shit ain't happened once or twice. Like, this shit has happened more than twice, more than three, like, you dealing with somebody, and then, you know, things happen. Y'all stop dealing with each other, and then, like, 2 weeks later, this bitch is fucking with somebody else, and you just like, goddamn, was this nigga here all of this fucking time? I digress, you know. Handle your relationships how you handle your relationships, but I just know, I look at you, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And I be wondering why I am the way that I am, because then when I see some proof in the pudding, I'm like, God damn it, Bill Cosby, you put it right there. That was a bad reference, but fuck it. You understand what the hell I'm saying. Damn, son. So, you know, it's so hard to say goodbye. You know, they enjoyed their time together. This is Lori Harvey, man. She's a fucking savage, nigga. She is a savage. We thought Rihanna, now they the same person. And Lori Harvey got them eyes where it's not the crazy eyes, it's the nigga, you gonna fall in love with me and I'm gonna fall out of like with you way faster. Because Lori Harvey just falls out of love. Or is she even in love? Lori Harvey, oh my God. Lori, give me a chance. All guys are sitting back thinking like, I could be that nigga who changed her. Like, yeah, nigga, shit, I have her doing all this shit. Nigga, Lori Harvey will have you fucking washing clothes, niggas, and folding the laundry. That's the type of chick Lori Harvey is. This beautiful, beautiful specimen of a woman. Have you seen her? The face of an angel. The body of an angel. And the mind of a sick fucking person. Sick fucking person, man. You're beautiful, Lori. Shout out to you, DamnSon. Damn. Oh, man. Speaking of promiscuous women and guys who fall for anything, Joe Smith. Joe Smith, former #1 pick of the NBA. I think his year was maybe early 90s. Let me see what year Joe Smith. He was the #1 pick in the NBA. Joe Smith, let's see. I'm going to say 93, something like Joe Smith. Draft year. Joe Smith was a gat, too. 1995, I'm sorry, I knew it was something like that. 95, great year as well. 1995. Joe Smith, #1 pick. I ain't seen Joe Smith since Joe Smith retired. But he's been in the news for the past week or so. His wife, who was I'm guessing she was an old dancer, stripper, porn star or something, because, well, Joe Smith came home to find out that his wife had an OnlyFans page, and she's had this OnlyFans page for a very, very long time. Now, this is Joe Smith who met this woman the way that he met her, with a promiscuous past, to say the least. And Joe doesn't like that she has an OnlyFans page. Now, some people may say OnlyFans is not only just for fans who just want to see you naked and see weird, kinky, freaky shit. It's for all types of stuff. But she was doing the freaky shit, I guess. And Joe didn't like that. I'll play it for you. This has been a while. I think I like this. You guys are gonna get a whole lot of these episodes where I just sit here and come and talk my shit. I say that all the time and then I fall off, but this is seriously because I like being up early and being able to talk and get all of these thoughts out. Here's Joe Smith talking to his wife after he found out she has an OnlyFans page. That's not it. Let me make sure I found the right one. Where is it at? Of course I didn't save the right one. Oh, here we go. Joe Smith. Beautiful lady, you can tell. Now, Joe talking with his back turned, that's when you know your nigga mad.
Wait, no, you're not going to say fuck me, or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
And this is going on her OnlyFans page.
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So, I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
See, women, my body, my choice. No, there's nothing you can say. Like, now Joe Smith just got shut. Now, this is Joe Smith. You can't do this to somebody who was the number one, and like, this nigga was the number one draft pick. Like, men shouldn't have to deal with this type of shit. When you was the number one pick, LeBron James ain't have to deal with this. No. Savannah would never have an OnlyFans page. Now, granted, Savannah didn't have to strip and do whatever the fuck she was doing to get her buck during them days. Now, let's go to another part of the, this joint. Let's see.
Before,
Hold up. Here we go.
Before, and I thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
Joe. Now, Joe wanted the world to know that it was Joe Smith, so he had on his old Golden State Warriors T-shirt. Now, this was from the '95 draft. The terrible T-shirt to choose to be, on camera talking about your wife having an OnlyFans page. And I'm currently in the process of paying a couple dollars to see Joe Smith's wife because she's fine as fuck. I'm joking. Joe Smith shouldn't have to deal with things like that. Poor Joe. All right. What else is going on? This is going to be a lot of quick hits. James Harden was traded to the fourth team in 3 years. James Harden, basketball player. I'm sure you guys are familiar with James Harden. He's now with the Los Angeles Clippers. James Harden, you're the problem. You're the Lori Harvey of the NBA. James Harden is the Lori Harvey of the NBA and NBA teams. It's your fault. It's your fault, sir. It's your fault. This nigga James Harden is treating the NBA like a goddamn pickup game in the gym. He lose and then he go on the sideline like, yo, can I get a run with y'all? This nigga just asking for next with whoever on the sideline. Like, yo, my nigga, take accountability sometimes. All right, okay, he had a problem with Presti and he promised him this and promised him. No, my nigga, it look like you just be bailing on a team when you lose. Nigga, that shit last year ain't had nothing to do with that. Nigga, you the problem. Now, Los Angeles Clippers have 4 guys who are California natives in Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and now James Harden, all representing California. Well, they had a little bit of chemistry before James got there. Let's just say I'm sure James will fuck up that chemistry for sure. And these guys are old. They're in their older stages of their careers. Anthony Davis is trash. It has nothing to do with the Los Angeles Clippers. Just Anthony Davis is trash. And LeBron James should not be the lead, like still leading in all statistical categories on a team that has Anthony Davis, who is talent-wise, he's phenomenal. That thing that pumps the blood and behind your, chest cavities and shit, different story. What else is going on here before I get out of here, because it's going to be over. I said I was going to talk about the Diddy Love album, the Off the Grid. I employ, I think I used that right, employ you to, I don't think I used that right. Whatever, go listen to the Love album by Diddy. If you like good 90s R&B, like that Total feel, that Case, that Mary J. Blige feel, then you need to go ahead and put an ear to that Love album. Very good album. I want to go through songs and things, but I don't really have that much time. But as soon as you put on that Love album, dude, the one that when people ask me to describe the Love album, I describe it at my first time listening to it, it made me wish that I had a girlfriend. The shit made me wish I had a girlfriend that I can go out to a club with and we can dance all night long and drink merrily and have everybody in the club or the bar just looking at us like, look at that love. That's what that album, it made me want to dance. The Love album makes me want to dance. Jesus Christ, I dance. And it's like you got to listen to it in a red room. I done went and got a red room. I done went to the red roof, actually, to listen to the Love album because that's the setting that it puts you in. I haven't been to a club or a party or anything that played that. Only time I heard it out and about is at my comedy shows. Reality Check also will be returning back to Liberty Tavern December 9th, which is a Saturday. This is our first Saturday show, and it's also the last show of 2023. So you don't want to miss it. Of course, it's free. We are going to have the greatest lineup there is. We are going to have FDR and the company band, and we are going to have me, your host, and we're going to get it popping. So yeah, go listen to that. Sticking to music, I think this will be the last thing that I touch on. Northwest, Kanye West's and Kim Kardashian's daughter, reveals she wishes she could have met Tupac. What is Tupac? Why? What is up with these children and wanting to meet Tupac, and Jada Pinkett's kids is writing letters to Tupac, and Northwest wishes she could have met Tupac, and is Tupac still alive? Like, what the fuck? And what is Kanye doing? Kanye, what are you doing? I don't know if this was before or after, but Northwest with Kim Kardashian was just on the show, and I seen a clip. I don't watch the show. Was talking about how Northwest was talking about Daddy's house is so cool. He don't have maids and servants. He just living in an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment. And Kim Kardashian was like, bitch, you stupid. No, she didn't call her daughter a bitch, but I'm sure she thought it like, bitch, do you see all this shit that we got in this house? It's fucking crazy. Get your shit together, North. If I send your ass south, and you see how they lived. The hell is wrong with you? I think that's all I got to rant on today. This is a pretty good rant. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that rant. Let me see. I'll play some music to get up out of here, and I'm going to sign off. This was good. I like this. Let me see. Take this back a little bit. I'm going to leave you how I came in. Okay. Okay. We hit the end of the show. It's no more to talk about. I got everything on my list, and I got it out. I'm off beat, but I'm going to catch it right back. Don't like this beat, and it's really kind of whack. I'm frontin', I really like it. It was sent to me or something. I am the Jada Kid. I used to be doing nothing, but I'm doing something. It's a new episode. All right, let's stop. All right, we come to the end of the show. Like I always say, do it big or don't do it at all. Why get hit by a car when you could get hit by a bus? And never trust a little butt in a frown. That girl is poison. It's the Jay Sutton Show. I'll catch y'all next week. I promise you. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube page. Please like, comment, do something with the algorithm. Also, please, audio listeners, share. And also subscribe. Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and Amazon Music. I am Jay Sutton, with a buttery voice. That should be on 105.3. Talking you to sleep and introing. Diamonds Are Forever by your mom. See y'all next week. I'm having fun. Peace out.